Hi guys, welcome to episode 12 of Lifeology. As always, please like, follow, and subscribe if you are enjoying our content. Let's just get right to it. I want to talk about intuition. What exactly is intuition? Is it real? Does it really exist? Or is it a figment of our imaginations? Is it something that we create in our subconscious minds? Well, part of that answer is yes. According to the Oxford American Dictionary, intuition, the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. What that means scientifically is that there is really no explanation sometimes for intuition, how it comes, how it happens, and where it comes from. You know, people say, oh my God, I had a gut feeling. It was just, I felt something. I have keen senses when it comes to that, because I'm an empath. So my intuitions and my instincts are pretty on point. Although there have been times throughout my life that one man in particularly or another has tried to make it appear that it was just my imagination. Now, anyone can exercise their instincts and their intuition. Men, women, and children. But somehow women get stuck with the cuckoo end of the stick. Oh, we're imagining things, or you're letting your mind play tricks on you. Your imagination is running away from you. No, my gut is telling me that something is wrong. My gut is telling me that the situation is not correct. Every fiber within me says I'm not getting the whole truth. Go left instead of right. Don't take the bus home. Please don't get on that plane today. How many stories, real life, have we heard? Situations where just because of that gut feeling, a person did not make a decision that should have been made, or that they thought should have been made. He didn't get on the plane. How many wives have said to their husbands or to their children, please don't go to that party. It doesn't feel right. I don't want you to go. And after much debate and argument, of course, they didn't go. Only to find out the next day, or perhaps a few hours later, that there was an incident at that party. Maybe there were fatalities. People were hurt. Something went totally disarray. Can't explain that. I think women have such good instincts and intuition, mostly because, it's hormonal. You know, estrogen. Well, estrogen is responsible for a lot of shit. Estrogen will make or break our asses. It's a good thing. It's a bad thing. It's a curse. It's a blessing in disguise. If it weren't for the estrogen, our wombs would not deliver and bring forth great kings and queens and birth nations. Our instincts help to guide us if we pay attention, if we learn to listen, to respect, and to know when it's really our instincts, it's really our intuition, it's really that gut talking, and not just your id or your super id trying to convince you of something. Probably something that you'd rather not know or be convinced of. See, the main thing in this definition was the need for conscious reasoning. When you're using your instincts, when you're using that intuition, you don't think about it. It just comes. You don't sit down and plot and put it all together like a puzzle. The pieces come in like waves. It's something that just happens. There are lots of phenomena in life that we can't explain. There's all sorts of nature things that we have no explanation. Psychiatrists, doctors, archaeologists, environmental specialists. There are all types of things that happen in this world that we just don't have an explanation for. Adrenaline. Why that mother who's in fear of her child's life will pick up a whole fucking car, lift it off of her child, not thinking, not being conscious at the moment, working strictly on instincts and adrenaline and hormones. Your intuition is real. I use my intuitions and my instincts for lots of things, for daily living, seriously. There are things that occur in my life sometimes, and for whatever reason, I do or don't do a thing because of how I felt. Because it didn't feel right. It didn't sound right. That feeling is not starting in my head. That feeling starts in the pit of my stomach. And it works its way down to my toes. And it moves upward into my chest, which now becomes heavy. It's not my imagination. Like so many women, specifically, they've been one too many times in a relationship when my intuition told me something wasn't right. And of course, there were those too many times that that man said, "You're imagining. You're overreacting. You're being dramatic. Are you trying to sabotage us?" No, bitch. You trying to do that. I used to doubt my instincts. But the person that is going through that phenomenon when it happens, it can be very confusing. It can be very stressful because you don't want to feel like you're going crazy. You don't want to feel that you're experiencing some unusual, unnatural thing, but you're not. really aren't experiencing that at all. We just have to learn to listen and to tune in and to not be afraid. I guess an intuition is delving into the unknown. Yeah, but the thing is, you do know. You do know. You know that if your child goes to that party or to that event, you know something bad is going to happen. You know. You just don't know what. But your gut's already told you it's not safe. You already know. You get that pain in your heart, and it feels like your whole entire chest is on fire. And oh my God, it feels like you're gonna die. That's heartache. It's heartbreak. You already know that that man or that woman has committed an act outside of your relationship. Already know. You may not know who, you may not know where, you may not know when. But trust and believe what you're feeling is real. What you're connecting it to is real. Don't let anyone make you think otherwise. Instinct responds to a situation. And intuition is an instinctive response to a situation. Instinctive. Instinct. We instinctively, automatically, without thought, know how to breathe. From the time we're slapped on the back or the buttocks to catch that first breath, it's so important that we get that first breath because the body knows. How does the body know? The body knows instinctually. Once that slap is made by that doctor and that first gasp of air is taken, under normal circumstances, babies breathe just fine all by themselves after only being here for a very, very short period of time within 5 minutes of birth. That's amazing to me. Simply amazing. The body needs no help. It needs no lessons. It instinctively, knows how to breathe. So it is with our intuition. It is an instinctive response to a situation. It's automatic. It's that built-in radar. It's that motherfucking clock that nobody wants to know about. That nobody wants to raise its little head. It's that gut. It's what makes a good officer a lot of times. Wow, it really works for them. How many stories are there of policemen? Or really anybody in the service industry. Nurses, doctors have gone with their instincts, even in surgery. When they've learned everything they were supposed to in medical school, they have protocols set in place for certain things. It's time to close this patient up. There's nothing else we can do. But every once in a while, something happens. And a doctor will say to the nurse, whatever the next command is, I'm not a doctor. He'll ask for that next surgical tool, or he'll ask the anesthesiologist to administer another dose or an increased dosage of a particular type of a drug. And everyone's standing there like, I don't think that's going to work. Why would you do that? Because there's something telling that physician to prod just a little bit deeper and expose what's really happening. Something tells that mother to keep her child home, to keep them safe, not to let her husband get on that plane for the business trip. Something tells that man, I'm going to go to her job today at lunchtime. I'm going to sit around the corner and I'm going to follow and see where she goes for lunch. Psychologically speaking, there are characteristics of our intuition. And one of them is called an automatic process. That is where the intuition operates quickly without deliberate thought. Again, it's a little bit rhetorical, but it's so imperative that you understand this is automatic and deliberate. Our intuition operates quickly without deliberate thought. There is nothing to think about. It's not pre-thought. You didn't sit down and make this shit up. You felt it in your gut. You felt it in a place that's not easy to explain. And because of that, you look crazy, or people want you to think you're crazy. But you believed it when your mama used her intuition and her instincts. You didn't think she was crazy. But I'm crazy. I'm crazy because I'm calling you out on some bullshit. Or I'm crazy because I feel like our child is not going to be safe going to this concert where hundreds of bleachers collapsed and hundreds of people were injured and killed. Yeah, that part. The other part is the emotional component, meaning that intuitive judgments are influenced by emotions and past experiences. Yes. That goes into creating our intuition too. But it's still all subconscious. None of this is on the surface. It is subconsciously knowing how to respond based off of emotions and past experiences. See, the body has everything it needs. I've said that several times, and I will continue to say it. We come here with everything we need. Y'all just gotta tap the hell in. Y'all gotta tap in. Our bodies let us know when something is wrong. When something is wrong on an emotional level, and something is wrong on a physical level. We cough. We have a runny nose. We have watery eyes. The body is telling you something is not correct. You have a cold. All we have to do is listen and trust. Trust your own body. See, you're not working off of someone else's intuition. It's yours. Nobody can come up to me and say, hey, Vaughn, that's not correct, because they're not inside of me. They're not feeling what I'm feeling. They don't know what's going on in my gut right now. They don't realize I woke up this morning expecting to have a regular day. But something happened in the shower and I got a weird feeling, a crazy sensation. That weirdness was my gut talking to me. My energy telling me something was out of sync. Something is out of place. Something is not correct. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Again, please like and follow if you're enjoying our content. And I am appreciating the comments. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of Lifeology. We do have over 300 followers between 5 platforms. We're growing though, and it's exciting to grow. And it's exciting that so many of you want to grow with us. I just want a little bit more interaction. I would love to hear your thoughts and your perspective. This is where our topics and conversations come from. Your thoughts and your perspectives. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Today is Wednesday. Don't be afraid to listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. Listen to your instincts. Most of the time, they're not going to let you down.